After more than 2 decades with The Late Show, Letterman is saying farewell during his final show tonight, right after News 4 at 11. Letterman's exit prompted News 4's Jackie Walker to search the archives for the time she met with The Late Show host. She's here with a look back tonight. Jackie?
Melina, I had the opportunity to interview Dave briefly 3 times during the 1990s. Back when we all had different hair. And as you'll see, each time I was always looking to make that Buffalo connection. After 33 years, we say goodbye to Late Show host David Letterman. The nighttime nurturer of stupid pet tricks and top 10 lists has been sharing memories for weeks now and hearing heartfelt tributes to his entertainment genius.
And the intelligence you have brought to us for 33 years.
I don't know what to say.
My lasting memories of Dave come from the 90s. I interviewed him 3 times for News 4, the first by satellite as his show was moving here to CBS.
What about the top 10 list and stupid pet tricks? Are they coming with you?
The top 10 list absolutely is coming with us because we stole that from somebody else. So NBC can't get into that fight.
My second encounter with Dave was 3 years later as he was promoting a CBS primetime special. I asked him about his new partnership with racer Bobby Rahal.
But what do you get? Do you get pit passes? Do you get a chance to drive the car? I mean, what do you get?
That's right. I get pit passes. That was the whole point of the thing. And free parking. Free parking.
These things are important, aren't they?
Yeah.
All right, let's move on then to...
And I get a T-shirt. They promised me a T-shirt.
2 months later, I met Dave in person in New York City as Late Show was about to debut a new set, and I presented him with a News 4 T-shirt.
There's a lot of information on this shirt, though, isn't there? I mean, do people have the patience to read this entire shirt?
While waiting for this brief encounter, photographer Rich Ursing and I spent hours outside the Ed Sullivan Theater. We interviewed Rupert at the Hello Deli. We talked to tourists on the street. And we cooled our heels with a hot dog from St. Catharines who wanted to show he could cut the mustard on TV.
Everyone wants to get on Letterman. I want to get on this Wiener Man.
Finally, we got our 8 minutes with Dave and a chance to learn that he had visited Buffalo years ago with his uncle.
Is Buffalo anywhere near North Tonawanda?
Absolutely. We also learned that Dave expects his guests to come prepared.
If I can see that look in their eyes, which says, you know, to me, I'm in Buffalo now, then I don't, that's fine. Go to Buffalo. There's nothing wrong with that, but don't be here if you're really in Buffalo.
And finally, we asked Dave for a message for the people of Buffalo.
The kind of people that are the backbone of this great land of ours, and don't ever forget it, don't ever change. God bless you, Buffalo.
All my encounters with Dave ended with the same plea. Please come and tape the show in Buffalo.
But I'm afraid because we're going in alphabetical order, it could be years before we get to Buffalo.
Hey, we're in the bees, Dave. We're in the bees. We have one of the wonders of the world in our own backyard, Niagara Falls.
All right, well, let me call Albuquerque and I'll let you know.
I actually thought we had a chance because Letterman's show had always been a ratings draw in Buffalo.
All right, we're going to consider that again. Thank you very much. It's a very generous offer. and if...
There are pit passes and free T-shirts that go along with that offer, Dave.
There you go. If we live to be 1,000, it'll be on the list.
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks, Jackie.
Of course, I struck out each time and unfortunately never interviewed Letterman again. Still, we'll always have those close encounters and fond memories of Dave.
You know him? You love him? You've heard about him? You've read about him? You've seen him on color TV.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen,
David Letterman. And you'll see him tonight here at 11:35 on Channel 4.
Goodbye.
Bye, Dave.
Now who will I pretend to laugh at?
Yeah.
Goodbye, and thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dave. We had some fun. We still don't know who will be on stage tonight as Dave's final guests. We do know that the Foo Fighters, his favorite band, will be the last musical guest. And you can see The Last Late Show tonight at 11:35 here on Channel 4.